This weekend, Dads and Duds and Week 3 early picks edition of the Stephie Smalls Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Also, check out the SGPN app in your app store for easy access to all of our free picks and props. Let's yap.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom false top drop the football. Like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls cut the shots like some more reason. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging plays, that's like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
Happy Monday to everyone except for Shane Bowell. We are back for another weekend Dad and Duds, a little cap and yap with the man in the box, and then we're going to do extra holes with producer Ryan. Talk about Circa Millions, even though I don't really want to do that. So first up, let's talk to the man in the box, CJ Sullivan, part of the SGPN family. CJ, what's going on?
What's up, Steph Smalls? What a hot new intro video. That is shout out to producer Ryan. That slaps. The track slaps.
Right there. Gets you going.
It does. It gives early 2000 hip hop vibes on the video. I mean, it was great. Almost like who was that director who did a movie? Who did that Belly song? Whatever.
Sometimes I can pretend I don't know what you're talking.
You do know what I'm talking about. I'm explaining it wrong. That's all.
Okay,
I'm only saying too. Yeah. You do know. I'm just explaining it wrong. Whatever. Anyway,
I feel like it's tradition when you come on for me to just come up with a new segment out of nowhere. So I came up with one for today, and this one's called TBCGFI. This backfield can go fuck itself. Seahawks. I just am telling you right now, it's gonna piss me off. It's going to piss me off all year. I know it. And someone that has, Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet on different teams. Charbonnet had 1.06 points.
Disgusting.
Okay. Well, how was I supposed to expect that considering what you did the last week? So, so I'm fucking out on that backfield.
He had 60% of the snaps the week before, in week 1, Charbonnet did. Outplayed Kenneth Walker. Now, granted, Kenneth Walker was hot, but you still need more than 10 yards from him. And also shout out to that. I don't remember the entire full acronym you just gave out, but let that backfield go fuck itself. New England Patriots as well.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I gave out a Trayvon ladder. Of course, Ramondre ladder hits all the way to the top. How does he get nothing? It's go fuck yourself. Yeah,
go fuck yourself. Rams might be up there too. I don't have a lot of Williams and I don't have a lot of Corum, but I know other people seen it on the feed. Not happy with that at all.
No. There's no need for Corum touchdowns. No one needs that.
And I'm gonna just let everyone know, I would just take it easy, even with the Giants backfield, because I have a feeling it's gonna piss you off too. Because I don't think that Tracy's going just nowhere.
No,
it looks good. So it might be that's on go fuck yourself watch, but definitely out for debate. But weekend Dads and Duds, shall we get into it?
Yes.
Do you want to be positive or negative first?
Dads and Duds. Well, negative are positives in my world. So what you dealer's choice with you. I'll go negatives if you want.
Okay, go negatives. All right, who's your first dud?
Well, I'm on a Jag wagon, of course, this year. Liam Cohen and Brian Thomas are my dual duds on that one. I'm sparing Trevor Lawrence because of how I can't. All of a sudden, Brian Thomas is a B word. It was pretty shocking. How he just didn't want to be there. He was like the only guy on the field. He just did not care. Like he had one. He's like caught in the end zone. I can get my feet down, or I can just let this guy shove me out and not care. Then he drops a 4th down play. Then I asked Liam Cohen about it. Why'd you go for it on 4th and 5 from the 10? There, he's like 100% go. That's always 100% go. And then he drinks his water like an alcoholic. He's like, analytics say it's 100% go all the time. And like, okay, the way you just said it kind of reminded me of that Martin Short skit way back when they're doing 60 Minutes. He's like, I'm not defensive, you're defensive. And he's just smoking and drinking. That's what Cohen was like, 100% go all the time. It's not me, it's the analytics. Okay, all right, fair enough. How about Brian Thomas dropping the ball? So Liam Cohen and Brian Thomas are my 2 duds yesterday in that game. How they to not even cover getting 3.5, let alone win that game, is insane.
And like, where do we go from here? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, are we just supposed to accept BTJ as, like, if you have BTJ in fantasy, you're still rolling him out every week, and you
have to, right? But that was not a good sign. And like they're talking about this preseason hit he got, and he's rolled up afterwards. Maybe he's not that guy. I don't know, but hopefully he's got to bounce back. But like that was because. The film is not good, and everyone's on Twitter, whatever, gets a hold of it, and that's the storyline. That's it. Like, he just did not. I mean, it was more than one play, but that drop was really bad on a 4th down play.
It's really bad. Not great. Not ideal at all. My first dud. We'll just get it out of the way, Mr. Shane Bowell.
Yes.
You're playing against basically the best kicker in the fucking league with 14 seconds left in regulation. And you have cornerbacks playing 10 yards off the wide receivers with the middle of the field wide open. Like, what? Everything about it is just unacceptable. On paper, that defense should not look like it should. Just be doing better. It should be keeping you in games when Russell Wilson and Malik Nabers have stat lines like they do. Why the fuck are you losing that game? That's why I'm tired of it. I want him gone.
That was awful. They all should have been lined up on the 50 or the 45. You can't let them get to the damn 50-yard line. That's it. That's the
send the defenders to the line of scrimmage or the quarterback, and then, like, it's not. This isn't fucking rocket science. Like,
right.
Scientist.
That was his leg science. That game was amazing. I feel bad for your Giants. Amazing for Russell Wilson. Yeah, I don't even blame Russell Wilson for that interception, whatever, and even that lateral. Like, listen, he gave you 4 quarters. What do you want from Russell Wilson? It shouldn't have been in that overtime. You're gonna get a bad moon ball occasionally, then, but it's just at his age. At his age, he shouldn't be at minute 70. James Hudson, though, what in the good God was he? He was hilarious.
He's number 1 on this list, and I was like, not even gonna. Listen, you had a PFF grade of 17.2. What the fuck are we doing? Your pass blocking grade was 1.
Yeah. It was insane.
The first NFL player this century to commit 4 penalties in one drive, and then you're mad that you got benched. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Actually, put the towel over your head and stay over there for a little bit.
He juiced up Wilson's stats. Wilson threw for like 95 yards on that opening drive. It was a 60-yard drive, but he threw for 95 because of all of Hudson's penalties. Just kept pushing it back. I mean, it was crazy. That one punch swipe, it looks bad, but it is the defender's falling down. But it's just because it's against a Cowboy, I'll accept it. I would not have called that foul. But he was hilarious. But yeah, that's a 1-point grade, huh? That's incredible.
1. And what was it? Was it his pass? 1. He got a 1. His PFF grade was 17.2. Like, you have to be fucking trying to be that fucking bad. Literally, like, you have to be giving effort to be. Any other duds for you this week?
Yes, and even though I didn't mind it as an Eagles fan, but Travis Kelce coming out first of all, entering the game in that fit with his little, like, preppy Angus Young look there with the suit and the shorts, his AC/DC, and obviously he's not dressing himself with that. And then to take it off, and they're all wearing the Free Rasheed Rice shirts, like he's a political.
What?
Like he's a political prisoner. He's not Nelson Mandela. He had a hit and run. He almost killed some kids on the highway, and he fled for the cops for 2 days. Yeah, Free Rasheed Rice. And then, and then he's screaming.
Because you guys are fucked without him. That's why.
Right, I get that point. Yes, so people don't have to be looking at me dropping touchdowns and interceptions going the other way, and then screaming, "I'm sick of this shit." Yeah, we all. That's a lot of us, Travis. We're all sick of this shit. Yeah, we're all sick of you as well.
Your shit. Go. I don't know, retire, go be a housewife or whatever you want to go do. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. It's too much. We got to give 2 duds to these other quarterbacks. JJ McCarthy. I mean, listen.
Now,
that's it. That's about all I can say. I don't like, and it sucks because I do feel like when the Vikings are healthy, like they're like ready to compete now. And like that, unfortunately, is what you're going to get with JJ McCarthy now. He has the worst EPA per play in the league through 2 weeks. How many? This stat line last night was ridiculous. 158 yards, 2 interceptions, 22-6 loss. Like, what is going on here? He looks like the game is too fast for him. Like
it does, and now he's got an injury. Stephie, I don't know what the buzz around these studios are that it might be a fake injury, so they can let. I would buy that conspiracy if Carson Wentz was not the backup quarterback.
Right.
But like, who wants to see that disaster?
Although
I think. He
did just have a baby.
I know.
Hanging out with the baby. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely the baby. Also, they weren't playing the Bears in the fourth quarter, gifting you. That also changed things a bit. But yeah, he does not. It looks a little rushed for him. He looks like
so sweaty. No one else was that sweaty. It was so weird. His whole hat, like he was so fucking sweaty. And I've been in US Bank is not hot. It's not. hot.
I know, and he's rocking the John Randall eye black thing. The eye black. Sweaty. You don't do that as a quarterback. The eye black things at 1 when the game's at night. 2 when it's inside of a dome, and 3 you're JJ McCarthy. You're the goddamn quarterback.
Yeah, I know. And then Fields too. I'm sorry, is it correct? He had 27 passing yards.
Yeah, I mean Justin Fields for sure. That's more on us though than more on him. You know, Justin Fields is like, listen, this is who I am. It's not my fault. You guys thought that. Yeah, it's not my fault. You guys thought last week is what I always do. I don't ever do that. That was my career best, and granted, this was his career worst. But he's somewhere in between these two games, obviously. But I feel like that's definitely more on us. That was a game too because we all thought everyone, at least whatever I heard, I was on the Jets. Everyone liked the Jets. Like, oh, what a plus to 6, blah blah blah. And then like 2 minutes into it, we're like, oh, right. Yeah, no, this is not going to happen at all. The Bills are going to absolutely kill them. Yeah. And Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback, and Glenn might be a little overmatched, and Buffalo's very good.
Yes, Buffalo's very good. Any other duds before we talk about some daddies?
No, I think that pretty much wraps it up. And everyone talking about the tush push, too. Like Adam Schefter today, I just had to toss this in there. He said the Chiefs lost this game in March when they didn't outlaw the tush push. I mean, it's a quarterback sneak. The ball pops out of Travis Kelce's hands and other things. Like, that's not when you lost the goddamn game. Like,
can everyone just fucking just drop the tush push?
It's maddening. It's so maddening. Although I did think of a strategy that'll come up against it. And I don't want it to get out to too much because I'm an Eagles fan. But kind of like this is my tug of war technique. I mean, you know you're going to lose a tug of war. You do the old thing. You drop the rope, and they fall on their faces. Now, they still win, but they're humiliated. So right now, defenses are humiliating themselves. Right now, defense is humiliating themselves by jumping over the top, like the Redskins player, blah, blah, flipping around. You got to humiliate Philly. So when they snap it, you stand up, let them all fall forward. They'll get the first down, but they'll be so embarrassed that they won't run it anymore.
I'm all for it. I think that's great. Or why doesn't another team just figure out how to fuck to do it, and then they won't feel as original? Exactly. Like everyone just wants to complain, huh? That's all they want to do here is complain about the tush push.
That's what sports is.
I'm tired of hearing about it. Give me your first dad here. Who are you looking at?
Well, in that game as well, Sirianni throwing that red flag. 36 yards. That was more air pass than Hurts had all game. I mean, my God, 31 miles an hour, 36 yards. Only to lose that challenge makes me even like him even more.
Dude, honestly, only time I think I've respected Sirianni.
Yeah. It takes me a lot on Sirianni, but that was some hot, fiery Italian throwing, and to lose it makes it even better.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Who do I want to go with first here? T-Mac. Would his mom not want us calling him that? I don't know. Terrio McMillan, whatever he's allowed to be called. Shout out mom. Whatever you want me calling him.
Shout out mom.
I think that people were not. Everything was there for him to get the kind of work that like Nabers did last year.
Right. And
everyone just ignored it. They said, no, fuck him. We're not going to draft him. We're just not doing it. He looks fantastic. He's top 10 in receiving yards right now and 8th in the league. I mean, he's at 168 yards, 11 receptions and 19 targets through 2 weeks. His longest might be an automatic play for me every week because he's going over that. His catch radius is hot. I love everything about it.
I love T-Mac being your longest catch slut play of the year.
Yes,
I know. And he did it in Arizona, which you got to love. Yeah. Of course, he did it yesterday. those Arizona Cardinal games are always a mystery to me. Like sometimes I don't even think they occur. They're just old films. Like no one's really watching it. You know what I mean? I'm checking the score. I'm like, 27-3. The next thing I'm like, Carolina's backdooring it. That's fun. Wait, they have the ball now and they're going to win.
Like over there. Yeah.
Put it on. And I feel like we switch over there. And as soon as you switch over there, like on the TV, they're like standing around, like, oh shit, the camera's on us. Toss the ball. Like, act like a game's been going on, you know? Like
exactly. Yesterday I switched the Carolina game over to like my bigger TV, and then I was like, wait, I don't fucking want this on. Why did I do that? What is it? I don't even know what I'm watching right now. I don't want this on right now. What's another dad for you this week?
Well, Daddy, I'll go with Daddy Dan Campbell because
Mr. Dan Campbell.
Yeah, Mr. Dan Campbell. He's such a rhinoceros, and I like how they poured it on the 50 points, whatever, against the Bears, and the Bears need this. Ben Johnson needs this. Caleb doesn't need it, but I do like how the Bears because they're the kings of the first drive. You know, the first 15 scripted, and then all of a sudden it goes all to hell after that. Which makes me think, why can't you just script the second 15 plays? Why is it only the first 15 scripted if that's what works? Just rewrite the script. But the Lions needed that, and I love Dan Campbell, and, you know, all off season he's been telling me here, can you do this without Ben Johnson? And the questions he got asked last week, like, did you ever think about running the same plays? And he's just staring at him like, you know, he just wants to snap the podium and the writer in half, and he can. Yeah. He's always the biggest man in the building. So I love Daddy Dan Campbell running it up too, getting 50 points. Even when I asked Johnson, did you think he ran it up? He's like, no, it's what they do. They don't kick. He doesn't know how to kick. He scores touchdowns and goes for it every single time.
I love the commitment to just even when you're beating the shit out of a team, actually our starters are staying. Like, okay, all right, fine. If that's really what you want to do, fine. Whatever, do whatever you want at this point.
Right.
It doesn't stop. I'm gonna give. I think Atlanta's defense.
Yes.
I want to give them a dad of the week here. Their pass rush looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They completely shut down JJ. They had Baker to less than 170 yards. Like, they've been great against the run. I think people have knocked Atlanta for some, you know, they do some weird fucking shit in the draft sometimes, but like it's proving that, you know, you see those rookies out there, they look tough. So I like Atlanta's defense, a little dad defense going on over there. I like what's cooking. I think Atlanta, like, they're going to get something going. I think it's going to take a couple weeks still, or we're putting the pieces together, but I might be back in on Atlanta. And I know I wasn't like, I was skeptical as we entered the season, but I can see where this maybe all comes together.
Yeah. Atlanta's a maddening team. I was on them both weeks. I thought they should have beat Tampa. They didn't, but they do Atlanta things. Even last night, they should have won by more, but they're great. And it was still maddening. I'm watching Bijan Robinson, who looks like the greatest running back of all time. You know,
yes.
the moves he does is disgusting. And then they get down to the 5, and they let Algier punch it in for the touchdown. Like, what the fuck? I got it anytime on all thing on Bijan is amazing. And speaking of that defense, that was a good moment last night. I'll give another shout out to Parker Romo, the kicker, who they just signed, who did not know Leonard Floyd's name. Did you see that when they're doing an interview afterwards? It was Parker Romo, Leonard Floyd, and Bijan, the three of them getting interviewed, you know, by Melissa Stark or whoever it was. And she's like, do you know your teammates? He's like, oh, I know Bijan. Who's this guy? And he's basically like, who's this guy? He's like, well, Leonard Floyd, nice to meet you. And they started shaking hands.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that was amazing.
What else we got here? Do you have another dad? Is that it for the dads?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much all daddied out after that. But
I got one last daddy. I mean,
yeah, okay.
Malik fucking Nabers. Like, can we be serious? This guy is.
God.
He is. I'm so ready to actually maybe start making some irrational statements about where Malik Nabers stands against the other receivers in the league. Most catches in NFL history of any player in their first 17 games, 123 fucking receptions. I mean, this guy is awesome.
How about that last touchdown? Obviously, the amazing one. He's double covered, gets hit in the face mask. No flag.
Even see. You can't. You can blindfold the man, and he's
can't even see. He's catching in double coverage. No flag, by the way. Because they're like, I guess, like maybe if he dropped it, they would have called a flag. But like, there's like that's just what he does. Like, I mean, what's going on? Like, he's unstoppable. Malik Nabers is absolutely incredible, and that's what makes me upset more about Brian Thomas Jr. Because I'm like, you're part of this LSU
Yeah.
Legacy, let's go.
People were putting you ahead of Malik Nabers, like
right, which is insane.
And now you're not looking so hot. And I want to give an honorable mention to the Colts owner. She's hilarious. Like the fact she's a tough bitch. Like,
I love her. I love her vibe. First, I thought she was HR because she just writes down that clipboard there, but that outfit she rocks. Yeah, I like her.
She's like
that was the only good.
Rolling her eyes at like the play calls and stuff.
She's the best.
Hilarious.
Yeah, she's a Yaz queen, if you will. But you're right. That was the only thing I liked about the ending of that game, because the Broncos did get robbed, but at least she gets to celebrate a victory and write it down on her clipboard. I love her on the clipboard on the sideline.
It's amazing. And she's like flipping through her little notebook and like looking at her notes. Like I love it. Also, I don't even know if I want to talk. The fact that Russ leads the league in passing yards and right behind him is Daniel Jones is just that's something. The script writers were in their bag this year with what they were doing. It is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. This Daniel Jones story is fun for a bit, but I don't know if I can do a full season of it. Like even like Sam Darnold last year, and we all got done with like, okay, this is going to end, right? Can we get the end of this? Daniel Jones, I'll give him September and a little bit of October, but after Halloween, that's it. No more of this.
Yeah, and he's got to take the black cleats off because he can't do the black cleats with the white. It's throwing me off there. Before we get into a little bit of these week 3 lines, we're brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit and lightning fast payouts using crypto. I'm going to commit a sin here, but Dallas +1 -106.
Come on, Steph.
I know. I'm sorry, but fuck the Bears. Like I can't. It's too much. So I'll probably regret that. Bears will end up winning that game. But head to mybookie.ag, promo code SMALLS for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag, promo code SMALLS. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Since Novig is an exchange, you're getting some of the best prices in the market. Novig is available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. Is there anything else we have to talk about? Any debrief from week 2? I don't know. I tweeted out, there's like 4 or 5 good football teams and then a massive tier break. And then I don't know what is going on after that.
And the bad teams actually aren't as far apart they are from the mid teams as some are. You know what I mean? Like even like Miami and bounce back, even Chicago, I guess, but like the Saints aren't that bad. Like that's one of the most disappointments I'm having is that the Saints just aren't that bad. 2 weeks in a row, Spencer Rattler's had the ball in his hands to try to win the game. I know, ratting off. Even though he is part of the rat posse, but he's still not quite there yet. He has yet to win a football game in the NFL, Spencer Rattler.
That's hilarious stuff. That's good stuff. I hope they go 0-17.
I kind of do too, but cover every single game. That'd be an amazing set. 17-0 ATS, 0-17 SU.
Yeah. A lot of quarterback injuries is the only other thing. Fields is in concussion protocol. Purdy's out. Burrow now needs surgery on his toe. Isn't it so funny that we care so much about men's toes? Like the toes. It's the toe injury. It could ruin your day there.
I know. Well, dislocated toe at least sounds like something. The worst is when you get turf toe, because turf toe doesn't sound like that bad, but it really hurts.
Yeah. And then Jaden Daniels, I don't know. They're being a little weird about him, and is it just they're just doing whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I understand he's gonna play, but I understand it's bad. But
remember they did this last year with him with the rib cage, and he looked like shit when they had him in, and it wasn't 100%. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't really care. I think the Commanders got a little bit exposed there by the Packers on. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. And then McCarthy is gonna be out. I can't believe Carson Wentz is really going to start a game in the year 2025.
The problem with Carson Wentz is, and I call this the knuckleball effect, the Tim Wakefield effect, RIP, is that his numbers are fine, and he's not that bad. It's just that when he is bad and you see it, you can't unsee it, and you need him out of your city. It's like Tim Wakefield, like a knuckleball, he can go 18-5 and pitch like pretty much every other game. But as soon as someone hits a home run off it, you're like, what the fuck? I can throw a 50-mile-an-hour pitch. It's like a wiffle ball. Get him out of here. But you can't just overlook the actual good he does. So Wentz isn't bad, but like when he's bad, it's really bad.
It's really bad. Yeah, I agree. Week 3, taking a look at some of these lines. Anything stand out to you right away? I clicked a couple buttons last night.
Yes.
What are you thinking? What are you looking at?
Well, it's funny. The first 2 I looked at got drastically changed today.
Me too.
One was Washington versus Vegas. It was at 5.5. It opened up. I was shocked. I thought it'd be a bit more. Now it's at 3.5 after the Jane Daniels information. And just looking at it straight objectively, you got Las Vegas, who plays tonight, coming off a very short week. They're a late game tonight, too. It's not just a Monday night game. It's a late game.
Yeah.
So they'll be coming in, like they'll be flying across country to East Coast to Washington on a short week, even more shortened. Washington's like on a 10-day rest off of a loss, from a Thursday night game. And like, they might get exposed a little bit. Also, their Green Bay seems like a monster at home, at least, at the very much, I think this is a bad spot for the Raiders. And it's now if you can get, I obviously don't know anything but the Daniels news, but 3.5, 5.5. I thought this should have been over a touchdown. I like Washington a lot. And especially now, even at 3.5, the line can only go up if the Daniels news gets better.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's not going to get lower than this. Okay. So even with Mariota in there, whatever, you know what I mean? I'll take, which would be a nice Raider revenge spot. But I think taking Washington now at 3.5 makes sense because the line can only go higher.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I circled that one. I feel like that might be one that I try to get producer Ryan to stay away from this week.
It's just a bad travel spot.
Green Bay, though. Green Bay is, I took the -8 there. I mean, listen, I think Green Bay might just be that good. Like, I think there might be one of those teams like the Bills and the Ravens. Like a lot of people thought that they were not going to come out the way that they did after that win and that loss. I mean, they looked unbelievable. They just got their cheeks absolutely clapped by 41-17. Flacco's starting to show a little age. Is that what's going on?
I know. And we all love
geriatric coming in.
We all love Daddy Flacco. But yesterday, that scene when he was trying to chase the interception, the guy runs a 4-2 and Flacco's doing his thing. He was like, oh, this is like when, you realize you can beat your dad in sports or whatever. Like, you realize your dad's an old man. Like, oh, good, this is not good. Yeah. So, Micah Parsons in that defense against Joe Flacco, I can see him pulling himself out of there.
Yeah. What are you thinking about that Tampa Bay Jets game here? I think the line is 7. It might have moved. I don't think I know.
Well, are we talking about a Tyrod Taylor situation here? I mean, we're talking about, I think, I always like Tampa Bay at home. Tyrod Taylor, though, is always a guy that,
I know.
He's one of those veterans that likes to burn you, keeps the game close, one of those situations.
He does. He covers spreads. He
does cover spread. 7 seems kind of high. And another one, Tampa Bay coming off a short week, but at least it'll be a quicker game coming back from Houston. I'm not ready to I'm not ready to lay the points there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I will say that Jets defense does not look good. 2 weeks in a row. Granted, it was Buffalo and Aaron Rodgers, whatever, but Tampa Bay's offense is no slouch, so who knows?
I know. What other games were you looking at here?
I looked at, the other one was the Bengals-Browns. I'd opened up at plus 3.5. That's off the board now, obviously, because of JJ. Now we're dealing with Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz, what is his nightmare? I liked it better. Yeah, I liked it better when it was JJ because I'm like, I could trust Browning more than I could trust JJ McCarthy. Now I can't trust the Bengals defense or anything like that, but so that's off the board, so I can't really talk much about that, and I don't want to talk about Wentz or Browning. Baltimore, I'm looking at on Monday night. It's still under a touchdown at 6, I believe. I think you're getting a deal there because when they play the Lions, and they've played them a lot actually at home, they've won at home like the last 4 times. This is 4-game sample size. By an average of 28 points.
Yeah.
They bury the Lions at home. Now, the Lions had a great bounce-back spot versus the Bears. Congratulations. That was what, you played the Bears. Also, that was the Ben Johnson revenge game. They were thinking off season about that. I think you're going to see, when you get Goff now in the elements and that defense outside, you're going to see it's going to be a little more like the Green Bay game, I think. They're not going to put up 30 points on Baltimore. So, and I think Baltimore will be able to score at will against Detroit. So I like Baltimore -6. So I want to grab that before it gets above 7.
Listen. I mean, at what point do we do we continue betting against the Colts until Daniel Jones just shows who he is? Like, I don't know. Tennessee +3 at home versus Indy. Like my gut really wants to do it, but I think I'm just being a hater.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. You're right. I mean, we might just have to get on board. We might just have to submit sometimes. The SS Steph Smalls submission of the day, and say, all right, Daniel Jones, we were wrong. I'll take it. Give me another one. Give it. Yes, Daniel. I'll have another one. Daniel, Daddy Jones.
Sure. Maybe I should start betting on him because that'll throw him back into the other direction.
Yes. And I'm not ready to grab Tennessee. Cam Ward was doing fun things yesterday, and they have played two tough defenses between the Rams and Denver. So Colts is definitely a step down on defense wise. Interdivision home dog, end zone boys. I don't know. I hear what you're saying though. We got to submit. Eventually you have to submit to Daniel Jones.
At some point, we're gonna have to do it. Am I gonna like it? No, I'm not gonna like it. But that's gonna be where we're at. Anything else pop out to you that is a little bit interesting here?
I know. Well, like I heard you mention that Cowboys Bears game. And
I'm not doing the Bears thing. I'm not doing the Bears thing. I can't. Caleb Williams looks like a whiny fucking baby.
Yeah.
He's like when kids when they're having a tantrum and you you pick them up and then their knees collapse. Like everything he does is just
they get limp. They do that taekwondo thing where they get all limp and are impossible to move.
Limp and you can't get them to stand up.
What was your take since I have you here? Since you have me here, I should say Stephie Smalls on Caleb Williams having the same nail technician as Angel Reese.
Is that's real?
That was a thing. So he gets his nails painted. And there's a funny guy online who does a rant. I thought at least she would come to his house or he would go to her house. No, he's going to a salon. And Angel Reese quote tweeted, "Oh, what did my nail technician do?" It's a celebrity nail technician in Chicago, I guess. And Angel Reese, and would you want your quarterback sharing the same nail technician as Angel Reese or as in New York Sabrina or whatever it is? That's got to be a red flag.
Not if he plays like that. You can paint your nails. I don't give a fuck. Paint your nails.
Well, that's the thing. You can paint the nails. That's fine. Whatever. That's your look.
Phone case. Do whatever the fuck you want. But you better not be playing like that.
But if you're at a salon with a technician, I mean, that's a full day too. That's not like a,
and he gets designs and stuff too. Yeah, I don't know.
100%. But I'm not taking the Cowboys either.
Yeah, I can't. You're not going to catch me laying a single point with the Bears right now. I can't do it. It stresses me out.
I mean, how insane is that? They're favored.
Yeah, it just doesn't. That's how the Bears favorite. I wrote is this some type of trap or something? Yes.
We did our predicting the lines thing last night. Just me and a couple of friends, and we all had Dallas -3.5, 4. We're like, no, the Bears are favored. They're like, what? How are the Bears favored in anything right now? They are the worst team in football right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I had 3.5 too, and I predicted them last night. And I don't know. I don't understand that. As my grandma would say when she doesn't have something nice about someone. Caleb is something else. That's when my grandma didn't have something nice to say, she'd just go, "There's something else."
Bless their hearts.
That's it. Yeah. I don't know. I think Atlanta's kind of interesting. I don't know. I think a bunch of these, you got to see how things play out.
Yeah.
I got a lot of questions here about tonight. Any favorite bet for tonight before I let you get out of here?
Well, I only have one bet that I've been giving out. Sun Underground floor since last year. People are starting to catch on to it now. And so it might be coming to its end. I'm going to do it one last time for I'm seeing some national prominent guys get in on me. It's kind of like when you discover a band, they sell out and you kind of get ownership to it. But the apostrophe gang rides with me. Kami Farbarn, Texans kicker, over 1.5 field goals made. Yeah. He's done it 12 out of the last 14 games. He does it early too. Last week it was over in the first quarter. He gets it. I mean, this is the only bet you should be making. Is Farbarn over one. He's just like Aubrey, where as soon as they cross the 50, he's in range, and the Texans offense always sputters. It's a perfect situation.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to be my underdog slip here in a second. Let the people know where they can find you, what the deal is.
Absolutely. Well, my show is the Bottom Line Bombs on the SGPN, so make sure you follow the Bottom Line Bombs with CJ Sullivan. You can follow me on X at CJ Sullivan _ or Instagram at CJ Sullivan was taken _ in between each word.
Love it. Catch you on the flip, Siege.
All right, Steph. Piss them and shit. What was our segment?
Shitting and pissing.
Shitting and pissing right to the face. So piss them and shit them. Pissing them and shitting them with Stephie Smalls.
Stephie Smalls. See ya.
All right. I'll see ya.
Underdog is a great place to play Pick'em, where you can win up to 500x your entry. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite players' stats. Available for a ton of sports. Here is a Pick'em entry. Like he said, Fairbairn higher 1.5 field goals made. Thornton higher 16.5 longest reception. Keenan Allen higher 19.5 longest reception. That gets you 5.1x your monies for tonight's slate. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Rhythm is off to a great start in college football and the NFL. Rhythm has introduced a leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. And they ended up being correct there with that Russell Wilson over that I gave out on Thursday. Broncos Chargers under 45.5 -110 is one of their sharp unders for this upcoming week. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. And now it's time for Extra Holes with producer Ryan.
Hey.
How's it going?
I don't know why when I put myself up on screen, it puts me ahead of you. You should be in that spot.
No.
Technical problems, they don't need to know about it.
It's all good. Okay. It's all good. Yeah. How are you doing? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was trash. I mean, the Cardinals won, but didn't cover.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sun Devils won and did cover. Texas State, though, no big deal. And other than that, like, our picks weren't great.
No,
my bets were horrible.
Yeah,
I was real in on the Falcons. That paid off, and I thought the Broncos were going to kill the Colts. That didn't happen.
The Broncos and the Colts, independently, are pissing me off. Like, I think I'm gonna go back. I should have never switched up. I'm done with the Broncos. I'm going back to that I hate the Broncos thing that I used to do. I can't with that. There's no reason. That was such a painful game to watch for me.
Yeah, I feel like Bo Nix has come back down, crashing to earth. Everybody was so high on him coming into the season.
But then he does this shit that like Daniel used to do, where it's like when he throws an interception, it is the most disgusting thing you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. He is in our new segment that I'm trying out. Last week I called it Unnecessary Dumbness. Didn't love that name. This week we're trying something called the Fail 5.
Okay. All right.
And we will start with that loser, Bo Nix. I really just wanted to play that interception celebration. But Bo Nix, did you see how ugly that ball was when he threw it? It was...
The one from week 1 was so bad too. It's just, that's disgusting. And also Bynum. No, it didn't, Brandon. I see you in the chat. That did not look like a great throw to you. No, it did not. Also, Bynum was still I really think that was one of the worst moves, was the Vikings not paying Bynum. They needed him. I don't know why they let him go elsewhere. He's very good.
He looks awesome.
He's so good. And you guys
already got a couple interceptions already and a pick 6 in week 1.
Right. Yeah. Jeez.
He's badass. All right. So 2 on the Fail 5 is CBS.
Browning, paid ball. One hand. Are you serious? Mitchell Tinsley.
What they thought was a flag was
It was
actually
a
green dildo coming onto the field.
Oh my
Take
God.
take another quick look.
Browning paintball. One hand. Are you serious? Mitchell Tinsley.
Oh, that's so funny how it bounces.
It's so funny how many they all thought it was a flag.
They all thought it was a
It
flag.
was a green dildy.
Flags don't bounce like that.
Right, exactly. The way that I can't wait for the highlight clips of all the dildies at the end of the season.
I know. How many? What is the dildo count up to now?
I think we were at 3 going into this week, and there was 2 this week, so I think we're at 5.
What was the other game that there was a dodo besides Bengals Jags?
There was one in the Browns game again. I think David tagged me. I think there was another Cleveland dildy.
It's our theory of it all being in the Midwest, has really
we're on to something.
withstood something about they got to look up green dildo sales in the Midwest. They've probably spiked.
Yeah, I guarantee they have. Dildies. We're on Dildy watch. Dildy investigation.
Speaking of dildies.
I tweeted, Travis, why are you wearing Taylor's pants? Her shorts. Yeah. Like, also, why are they cut like that? Can we just dress? You didn't just dress normal. Like,
just dress like an adult.
Just fucking put a pair of jeans on. Did a pair of joggers ever kill anyone?
Seriously, I mean, look at this. It's the exact outfit as this little kid.
Like, who is dressing you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely not Taylor's style.
Dress like your brother. Your brother dresses like a man.
All right. Last video clip here that we have in the fail 5.
Motion behind Hurts. On right tackle, 10-5, touchdown. Philadelphia Eagles, Saquon Barkley.
What? But why? When that
Taylor Swift, apparently.
I don't understand that video. Like, why the fuck do I care if she's behind that? And how? It's just so stupid.
And people were talking online, is that bulletproof?
Oh my God, you fucking can't. What? Dude, everyone.
Why would it be bulletproof?
Calm down. I want to throw
calm down.
Calm down. Flag on the play. Let's just everyone settle the fuck down.
Yeah, why can't she walk through the halls anymore? Like normal. Why? Just because now she's engaged?
But normally she always is just walks in just like an average Joe. Why is she behind a ping pong table? I don't understand.
Yeah. It did look like a ping pong table. Okay. Last fail 5. Jerry Jeudy. We don't have video of it, but apparently Jerry Jeudy pulled the double birds move at the Ravens pregame, and that was after saying the Ravens secondary posed no threats to him. He was 4 for 8 for 50 yards.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing?
He had 2 drops. One for each bird.
I'm over him too. I'm done with that. He lost me that money in the Circa thing too. So you know what? I'm out on him.
All right. That was the fail 5. Do you want to talk about our Circa million picks before we get out of here?
Not really, but yeah, I don't know. Listen, I know that CJ likes Washington. I kind of like the Raiders, but I don't like.
But do we want to say anything about our picks yesterday?
No, I want to ignore. We're going to ignore it.
You want to ignore. We went, just so everybody knows, we went 2-5.
Yes.
We went 2-5. We were very close with the Broncos game. The Steelers were our dog shit.
Steelers, big time. Fuck the
Steelers.
Fuck the Steelers for real.
Fuck your team and fuck the Cowboys. What?
But wasn't I kind of nervous about that for some reason? I had a weird, I don't know.
You were very confident at the beginning of the week, and
Yeah.
then you did say, I can't tell if it's my fandom or just a gut feeling. That
The problem is I get
the wrong
closer to
way.
games and like I start getting that like little sliver of like optimism that like sneaks in, like, oh, maybe this will be the week that the Giants don't make me want to bash my head in. And usually I'm wrong, obviously.
We're not betting for or against them anytime soon, right?
No,
Can we commit to that?
No, my biggest regret is not taking the Packers and just sucking it up and having a Thursday team.
Yes.
That's my biggest regret of last week was like, I didn't think there was a single shot in hell that the Commanders covered that game. So like I should have, I don't know.
There we go. If we like Thursday games, we're just going to take it moving forward.
I think that's listen, first of all, people that told us to have fun with it, I'm not having fun.
No fun.
People that told me not to do primetime games. I think if I want to do a primetime game, I'm going to do it. I decided.
Yeah. A primetime game was the one that actually worked out for us yesterday.
Yeah. I'll listen. I will maybe hesitate if it's a divisional primetime game. I think that's where, because we always see shit just go weird. But if we like something on a primetime game, we're just going to take it.
Yeah. All right.
What do you like? Anything? The spreads suck this week.
It's already so hard. I'm already really questioning myself.
Here's my thing is I want to see what happens tonight because I feel like there's a lot of ways I would go, but like tonight is going to kind of matter. Like Falcons are going to be interesting to me. That Bucks game, Bucks at home.
The line that jumped out to me, Eagles -3.5 versus the Rams.
Yeah.
What do you think the Rams
have you
are?
seen all the like? There's so many like historical things where like the Rams just like are not great against the Eagles.
I don't think the Rams are that. I mean, they've looked good so far, but I don't think they're. I think they're pretenders so far. I don't know.
You know how I feel about the Rams. I don't disagree with you there. I also kind of don't hate. I know it's a big spread, but like I just think, like I said it with CJ, like I just think the Packers are a legitimate team. Like I think that the Browns showed that they're not that great. They just got absolutely clapped by Cleveland. And
I'm 100% with you. I was gonna say the
coming
Packers.
off rest, like until Green Bay shows me that I shouldn't be betting on them. Like Flacco didn't look great. Micah Parsons gonna have him in hell.
Yeah. No, I really like the Packers.
Yeah.
-8.5. I like the Eagles -3.5. What do we think about the Patriots versus the Steelers?
Listen, but I would lean taking the Patriots at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Drake May looked legit.
Yeah. I just trust Vrabel at home. Then the Steelers, something's not right. Something's odd. Their defense doesn't look right. They don't look right. They're sussing me out a little bit there. I don't know. And then, God, the Saints are staying in games is the thing.
The Saints are staying in games, but they've been home.
I know. They have to go to Seattle.
They have to go to Seattle.
Yeah, you're right. That's tough. That's a tough one there. I think that we probably should just stay away from the Cowboys Bears game because something about that line doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know what games are they watching because I don't know why the Cowboys are not favored in that game. That makes no sense to me.
I don't know. But the Saints game, just keep in mind, they stayed in a game with Mac Jones.
That's true.
Yesterday. So
it's fair.
They still ended up, the 49ers still covered the spread, didn't they?
I honestly did not pay much attention to that game. I'm gonna be completely honest. I still have to rewatch that game. That's the one that I did not pay literally an ounce of attention to. I like the Bucks if Tyrod is not playing. If Tyrod is playing, I don't want to touch that game.
Fair.
Unless we take the Jets, because that's the type of shit that would happen.
I want to see how the Bucks look tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right.
All right.
That's all I got.
Good spot. Cool. We'll talk about it a little bit more. Be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. You know the deal. Rate and review the podcast, please, please, please. subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Stephie Smalls Show, sports gambling. Play some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.